What is up, everyone? Hello and welcome to the Jasu stream for April the 23rd. It's been a while. Welcome back. So, my work schedule is a bit messed up this week as a result of basically everyone else at work being on vacation. My shifts have shifted around a little bit, so it turns out that I actually have some evening time to spare to do some streams. And it's been a while since we done one of those, so that's what we're going to do tonight. I've decided not to go ahead and finish up Shining Force 3 just yet. I kind of want to do that during regular time when I know that all the people who've been watching that are able to tune in and watch that. So we're going to be going through and doing some side stuff now. Anyways, we finished off the main story of Iconoclasts a while back, and I was kind of talking about how I might go back and 100% it. It turns out that I went and did that off camera. I'm going to show that off for you guys right now. If I can actually get that displayed here. There we go. Yeah, this was the last thing that I played in full screen mode anyways. Then if we can get this refreshed. Good. Okay, so Iconoclasts. I really liked this game. This is one of those games that kind of grew on me the more I played it, especially when it comes to the whole storyline and the characters and all of that. All of that I really warmed up to by the time I got to the end of this. And just the game overall. Was a lot better than I was expecting, and I had pretty high hopes to begin with. The whole 100% completion thing, not so much. It turns out that I had most of the fun that there was to get out of this game during my playthrough of the main story on stream here. So if you look here, yeah, a few extra hours of playtime since the last time I played this, and sure enough, we've got 100% now. But there's actually one more thing, it turns out, that I don't know if it doesn't count towards your percentage or if it's just that this game goes higher than 100%, perhaps. But there is one more major thing to be done here before I can really call it quits on this game, and we're going to show that off right away here. So, hidden across the game world, there's this one NPC. She's got like a green cloak and a mask. And you can meet her and talk to her in various locations throughout the game. And this is kind of her outfit, or her primary colors, I guess, hanging off the end of this pole here. Let's see if I can remember how to do this. Yeah, so you might remember during the main game, we came across this little pool here that we can swim down to. So I was going about this all wrong before. It turns out that even though it's faster to mash the button and swim quickly, it's less air efficient. So you'll actually get more distance off of your swimming if you just don't press the swim fast button at all. We're going to start to lose health here, but it's not a big deal. And then right after that, you got a little bed here to let you get back any health you lost from the swim here. So I've got one of the lung upgrades, which is the bare minimum that you need to get in here. And sure enough, this passageway here is only opened up for you if you've talked to that one NPC that I mentioned. I think in 5 different locations you can find her. And yeah, once you've found her in all of her little hiding places, you unlock this little passageway to the final schematic, Insanity. If I just go back and swim my way back up there, we can take that back to a crafting bench and see what it gets us. I haven't actually done that yet, because as it turns out, there is a secret passageway here on the left. Oh, and actually there's a perk, and the only reason I know this is because I came here the first time I came down here. There's a tweak you can equip. I found it off stream while I was just wandering around for 100%. And yeah, it basically lets you know if you're on a screen that has a hidden passageway. So that's how I knew that was there. My first time through here. Yeah, you find that. So yeah, you dive down into the water all the way to the bottom and then off to the left there, and then go through the hidden passageway on the other side of that schematic, and sure enough, we've got a hidden boss right here. I fought this guy one time off camera, and thankfully died before I sort of realized that, hey, maybe some people who've been watching me play through this game on stream might want to see me do this on stream. So we'll see how long it takes to beat this guy. He seemed actually not that hard from the one attempt that I made on him earlier. But we'll see how this goes. This is probably faster to do it with the regular gun here. There we go. Yeah, so now your main target is actually the face there, and you, as far as I can tell at least, you can only damage it with the bombs. Oops. Got some wonky hitboxes on some of these attacks here. Generally in the player's favor, like those needles are not nearly as hard to dodge as they look. That stupid hand attack always catches me off guard. It's so easy to dodge during the first phase of the fight, where you don't have to worry about anything else, but when you got all these other things going on, it can be a bit tricky. Damn. This guy does a lot of damage, which is the main reason that I messed this up last time. Yeah, in general, I think it's just a good idea to wander back and forth here. Just to make sure that that hand attack doesn't get you. The other thing is to keep on top of just spamming the shot button. Just keep laying down that grenade spam as much as possible. Also, this is actually the first time I've heard the music for this fight. I think I was listening to Joe Rogan when I was playing this game off stream last week. Just because, you know, going through the game world, kind of a boring, tedious task. I wanted something to engage my brain during all that, so... Whee. So yeah, not a very difficult fight, although I keep messing up my diagonal inputs. Just a lot of things to keep on top of. Generally, the boss will have like 2, sometimes 3 attacks out at the same time, and then you gotta keep up your grenade spam on top of dealing with those. So this is new. Oh, that's new. So I didn't see this my first time doing this boss. Okay, so there's a thing kind of circling the outside here. I can see it if I focus my attention on it. That was a... Whoa! Yeah, I saw that coming. So it's kind of rotating around the outside. That ball... I think that's the only thing that got added to this red face phase here. See, it looks like I should have gotten hit by those needles there, but... Oh, that's tough. Okay, now we're in a bit of trouble. Oh, now I think we're fucked. Okay, I hope there's not another phase after this. It doesn't even matter. We're dead. Okay, so I thought this might be some kind of optional super boss type thing, because the requirements to unlock this thing are actually pretty obtuse. Like, you've basically got to go across the entire game world looking for this NPC, because I don't know if you have to find her in order, in a specific order at each location. But like I know I found her in some places I'd explored already. I was just going over the whole world map looking for secrets I'd missed, and it's like, oh, I've been here before, but now there's this random lady here. She tells you a little story about how... What was the story? There was a dude, and he was an immortal dude. sucked up the, what was it, the ivory or whatever, and became a super being. He fell in love with the mortal girl, and then she died, and he was super sad about that. But then he got over it, since he's immortal and all. And he found another mortal girl to fall in love with, only this time he decided, hey, I'm gonna make her immortal, and by giving her the ash, and it turned her into some kind of freakish, god-awful monstrosity. And that was basically the whole story, and that's presumably this guy we're fighting here. Maybe the stone face thing is supposed to be his girlfriend? I don't know. It seemed kind of unrelated to the plot that we've seen so far, so... Put it to you this way, when I came across that NPC and she told the little story in 5 parts, I did not think that that was important enough to immediately stop playing and wait and show it off to you guys on stream here. This new boss fight, on the other hand, I decided was important enough to show off on stream here. Actually, I wonder if I can, once the bloody red face shows up, I wonder if I can start using other weapons. Actually, does the laser work? Does the wrench work? No, nothing works with the bombs. That frickin' hand right there. There's an auditory cue for it, too, that's really obvious. I don't know, I'm just bad at listening for auditory cues, I guess. Okay, there it goes again. Let's be ready for it this time. I don't know if those needles are even capable of hitting you. Every time they come across, it looks like I should get hit, but I never do. Okay, we gotta be getting close to phase 2 by now. Okay, there's another attack that it does that causes that sound to play, but I can't tell which one it is. Okay, there we go. Can we do another weapon now? Oh, we can, too. Ooh, that rotating moon. It's tough business. Okay, I think we can use good weapons now. Is this the way to do it? Oh, that's totally the way to do it. Okay. I think I found a cheesy way to maybe do this. Terrified that this thing's gonna swing low and hit me. I don't think it can, though. Is this it? Cool, we destroyed his girlfriend's brain. Again, if I remember that story right. Ah, there she is. That's the, yeah, NPC lady I talked to a bunch of times to get him to show up. Oh, so she was the monstrosity. The monstrous girlfriend that he used the ivory on. gross. That was it? Okay. Oh, and then a big rock, so I can't ever do that fight again. I guess you can't replay boss fights in this game in general. So that was it. Now let's see if I can get out of here without dying on the way up. It is kind of a specific set of movements that you need to do to get down here. In fact, I've never made the journey back up from there. That would be really funny if I drowned on my way back up here. Now we'd get to do the fight again at least. Yeah, so that was a bit underwhelming as far as secret post-game super bosses go. Oh god, it's gonna fucking happen. Oh, that was close. That was way closer than it should have been. I don't know what it is about going up rather than down that makes the timing on that so much tighter. Okay, so we saved that shit. And sure enough, we're still at 100%, so yeah, none of that even counts for anything on the save file. Or for achievements either. I actually looked at the achievements in this game. The only one that I'm missing, because there's only 10 of them, is the one for beating the game on challenge mode, where you die in one hit. So yeah, I probably won't be getting that one. So I think we're just going to go back to the nearest workbench and see what tweaks this final schematic gets us, and then we're done with Iconoclasts. Oh yeah, but yeah, I was talking about the experience of, yeah, getting 100% in this game. It is not... It's a really cool game in terms of set pieces and just... yeah, the boss fights, character action, that kind of stuff. The storyline and characters as well. But as a Metroidvania, I don't think it does much with the Metroidvania format. Like, the least good part of the game is backtracking for secrets and rubbing up against every wall looking for hidden bullshit. So they actually give you more... Yeah, I don't know if they give you more materials than there are things to buy within in the game, because you can see I got 100% here. But I've still got 2 pieces of Improvium, Metallium, and Lightning Boltium. So I don't know if that means I'm missing a schematic, and schematics just don't count towards completion percentage, or what's going on here. Because yeah, once I found that perk that lets you find hidden walls, I didn't actually need a walkthrough at that point. In fact, if we go down here... Oh, this would have been really awesome. I should have probably used this for that boss fight. Oh, this like doubles your firing rate. That hidden boss would be so much easier if I'd have used this thing. It's disappointing that there's only one for each of these. Yeah, I would love it if you had multiple cooldown upgrades to be able to just stack them and get a ridiculous amount of cooldown reduction. So yeah, these 2 were one of the schematics that I found off stream. Yeah, this one I think we found on stream, and it's kind of worthless. That one... Okay, so that makes the explosions look fun and pixelated, but again, not sure how useful that one is. Yeah, this is the one, Sleuth, right here. So yeah, it just makes a little thing pop up when you've got hidden walls nearby. I don't know what the nearest screen is that has false walls for me to be able to show that off. But whatever, it pretty much does what it says. Whenever you're on a screen with a false wall or floor, then a little exclamation point appears above your head. Now let's see what this roulette nonsense we've got is. It still works when broken. Oh my. So I'm not pressing buttons right now. Yeah, so apparently this makes her, like, run automatically, which is really strange. Hey there, Maze Whale. Yeah, I went for the 100% off stream, just because I think that going for the 100% is probably the most boring part of this game. I didn't really enjoy backtracking and rubbing up against every wall in the game looking for hidden secrets, although I did eventually find the perk, or the tweak that lets you alleviate that. Eventually I found the hidden boss, though, the guy under the deep beneath the ocean. So is that all that this roulette does? Oh, we're rouletted again, and now we're dark. Oh, incidentally, maybe you could answer this for me. So it said for a while now on the save screen that I had 100%, but like, it seems that doesn't include the hidden boss, because I had 100% before I killed him, or before I even got the schematic, and it said 100%, and now that I've killed him and got the schematic, it still says 100%. So I don't know what counts towards 100%. There's also clearly map squares that I haven't filled in. And what was the other thing? Oh yeah, this thing here. So also, I still have some crafting materials left. I've got 2 triangles, squares, and circles, but nothing to craft with them. So do they just give you extras here? Okay, so the tweaks count. So in that case, we're done, and they just give you extra materials. I am curious what else this roulette can do. Now what? I have no idea what's... So it looks like sometimes the roulette just turns itself off? Oh, it just turned itself off because we just lost it. Oh, hey, Katana Zero. I've actually got that on my wish list. Been intending to check it out for a while. Oh, hey, what do you know? The roulette's still active. Okay, this is fun. I enjoy this. I mean, it's, you know, it's one of the 300 games I have on my wish list. If anything, the 3 to 4 hour... Oh, for fuck's sake. Who would want this? Who wants this? This is obnoxious. I would never play with roulette ever again if this is one of the things you can get. Although I guess if you were trying to do like frame grabs to try to capture specific sprite animations, this would be really helpful. Except not, because it's roulette, so you can't trigger it reliably. Oh, this is great. We've got auto jump now. But anyways, it turns out that the hidden boss didn't take me nearly as long to finish as I thought it would. So yeah, we're probably not doing a whole lot more Iconoclasts tonight. I guess I could just, since while I'm here, I could just try out the boss rush or something. We'll do that once we've finished checking out what this roulette can get us. Yeah, that's the thing. On the one hand, 3 to 4 hour games are kind of decent for streaming because it's the kind of game I can check out real quick and just be done with it in one stream. But on the other hand, I don't want to spend like really any more than $10 on a game that's going to be that short. Yeah, enough of this nonsense. Actually, The Messenger, I think, if I'm looking for a good, like, 2D, pixely Metroidvania type game. I actually don't know if, forget blanking on the name of the game we're talking about now. I don't actually know if Katana Zero is a Metroidvania or not, but, yeah, The Messenger is the next one that's on my radar when it comes to retro-style 2D indie games. So we got the light rush, the heavy rush, the full rush, and the lethal rush. Like, clearly we do the full rush, right? Do I actually have all my weapons here? Oh, that's nice. They actually give you your tweaks for reducing damage. Okay, is it just me, or did they buff this thing's defense way up since the actual story fight with this guy? Or I guess this is just the time when you're supposed to kill it. Oh, this was way back at the very beginning of the game. I forget how to fight this guy. There was a trick to it, wasn't there? Okay, never mind. I remembered the trick. Whoa! Oh, hey, but with the heart tweaks, I can actually, afford to take a few hits here. And I'll recover them between fights too if there are enemies I can farm up tweak points on. Oh, wait, do I have to hit the button now? Oh no, now that he's weakened, I gotta hit the button. Oh, maybe the wavy laser is the way to go. You son of a bitch. I mean, I guess that's fine since I can farm up my heart points on these thingies as much as I want. If I were smart, I would just do that right now. God, this thing has so much more hit points. So many more hit points, if we want to be grammatical about it. Oh, is Charge Blast the way to go? Whatever. I don't even remember this thing. Alright, this is where I got the grenades. Okay, yeah, this is all grenades all the way. What the hell is he just doing there? It's like, don't worry, I'll dive between his legs and then... whatever. Oh, whoops, yeah, that's what we do. I mean, yeah, obviously we did. I mean, we needed to, what was it, open the door or something, right? Like, clearly there is no other way. To be clear, I assumed that there was some other way, I just didn't care because, as stated, heartless bastard and all. Oh, if I remember right, it was more than didn't even hesitate. I believe I anticipated. It's like, hey guys, when I get the chance, I am totally dumping this loser and leaving him on the moon. We're gonna die here. Wow, that guy is way tougher than I remembered. Do we get to... if we retry, do we retry from the beginning? Oof. Maybe we don't want the full boss rush after all. I don't like the extra health on the bosses. It's kind of obnoxious. Let's just do a heavy rush. Okay, this one doesn't include, like, mini-bosses. Oh, hey, we get the standard boss music for this boss rush, too, which is good, because I really like this music. This is my favorite boss music in the game. Actually, it's probably the devs' favorite boss music, too, because this is what they used for the final boss, also. I am finding it very difficult to avoid those shockwave grenades. There we go. But yeah, as far as best characters, I would say Black is best girl, personally, but that's fine. You can have your Royal is best girl opinion if you want. Oh, there was a... I remember one of this boss's attacks. I couldn't figure out how to dodge. Yeah, this is the one right here. Oh, so yeah, naturally, let's do it twice. Oops, shoot! Okay, that was close. Almost forgot what to do there. I actually forget which one Elro was. Was he the asshole older brother with the broken sword. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think all the characters in this game are fine characters for what they are. Even Royal, who's like just kind of a like useless twat or whatever. But it's fine. He's like, you know, a comic relief character. That's kind of what he's supposed to be there for, is to be a useless twat. Oh, for fuck's sake. Really, we're doing Ganondorf shenanigans here? I don't really think he's, like, immoral enough to have a redemption arc, though. He's just kind of a idiot and a douchebag. Like, I think he's too stupid in the first place to have a proper redemption arc. Like, he doesn't actually know what he's doing in the first place. Oh. Yeah, it's kind of funny how the stun gun ends up being the best weapon in the game most of the time for DPS. Oh yeah, you were supposed to do this, weren't you? To turn on the lights or something. Oh yeah, that's for this part right here. Yeah, you do need to do this right here. Alright, this guy. I forget what to... Oh yeah, I remember what to do about this guy. Right, I remember what to do about this guy. Oh, I forgot about that. Ah, you did. Ugh, you dingus. Okay, what is this mess? You see that? How is he not dropping down onto the spikes there? I think this will be my last attempt at boss rush, and we'll just see how far we can get on this run. Surprised that this guy doesn't fall into the mini-boss category. Ooh. Fuck, he just played himself. See, he's about to do it again. What a chump. Honestly, at some point down the line, I think I would replay this game just to experience the story a second time and see what nuances I could pick up on. Because a lot of the early game stuff, especially, just didn't make any sense to me. Whereas I think it would be a lot more interesting now that I understand Just the way that this society works and the whole deal with the, Whoa! Oh, fucks that up. Oh, we're fucking all of this up. Get him! Oh, we're approaching like the end game now, aren't we? Is it just me, or do they actually skip a whole bunch of bosses in this version of the boss rush? Whoa! Wait, were they about to start making out or something? Should I not have tried to break out of that? Oh, that's right, you gotta electrocute her. Right, you gotta blast her the other way to get her in the electric spark. Which I can't seem to figure out how to do again. I did this... Man, I electrocuted her so many times. First time we did this boss fight. Now I think I'm actually gonna die. There we go. Like 2 more of those will do it. If we survive. Bad form. Okay, what if we do the light boss rush? I know I said we'd be done after this, but... a little bit curious. Oh, this is probably all the bosses that aren't in the heavy boss rush, so it'll be like nothing but mid-bosses for light, all the major bosses for heavy, and then both of them together for full. Yeah, once again, I think the regular stun guns are best option for DPS. I think I tried the lethal the first time we checked out the boss rush. Made it to like the 2nd or 3rd boss. Oh, is that the only difference? I think I'd just do the full boss rush then. Oh, except we still fight this guy again, so I don't know what's up. I don't know what's up with the light boss rush. Is it just easier? And has crappier music? Okay, let's try Usurper then. Oh, it doesn't even go through the platform. We can't even use it here. Oh, this is how you do it. Find that magic angle. is a lot of mashing. Oh yeah, you said charge shot was good here, right? Oh hey, it is too. Damn. Oh, you know how you can tell that charge shot is good on that is because the gray stuff around the brain is the same color as the rocks that you destroy with the charge shot. That's probably your hint there. Oh, that's right. That's Chrome there. I remember one of the guides that I read at some point said something about the boss fight against Chrome. And I remember reading that thinking, what the fuck? It was one of my big complaints about the game is you never actually get to fight Chrome. Completely forgot that he was, yeah, riding the helicopter in this fight. So yeah, this is the epic encounter with Chrome right here. I'm pretty sure this is what they meant. Yeah, this is the Chrome boss fight. I forgot about this. Wasn't there a second phase to the helicopter fight? Am I doing something wrong here? Oh, that's how we do it. I forget what to... Oh yeah, that's right. We gotta hit the lever. Turn the screw. Ooh. Wait, can I get up there? No, I need Robin's help. Oh, it's been so long since I interacted with these different game mechanisms here. I totally forgot for a moment that you could bomb that pillar in the center. This was a cool boss fight. I remember this one, liking it a lot back when we first did it. Get over there! I should probably just sit here and farm up energy for my hearts, but I'm not going to. It actually doesn't help things at all if you go for the charge shot there. What the mess was that? I think I'm gonna die here. What the fuck? Anyway, so that's the light. Apparently I'm too scrubby, even for the light boss rush, so that was that. Still, I like that the boss rush is there. This game, as I said, repeatedly has very fun boss fights, so it's cool to have them. Yeah, just have a mode where you just get to fight them all. I wish more treasure games had a boss rush feature in them. Mind you, treasure games are practically boss rushes in the first place. Oh, that's cool about the, yeah, the alternate way to hit Dime Head there. But yeah, I think I'm done with Iconoclasts. At least for now. Someday I think I'll go back to it and check out the story again and see if I can get good at the boss rush and maybe even challenge mode. So I don't really have any other backup planned beyond that, so we're just going to switch over to Azure Dreams. Which means I've got to switch my Streamlabs settings so that the chat doesn't hide after... Actually, was it even working when we were in full screen mode? Yeah, I don't think it was actually working right anyways. I set it to disappear after 30 seconds, but it looks like it didn't work. So that's fine. That means we're ready for Azure Dreams anyways. Yeah, so as far as the next big thing on the channel, I think I'm gonna keep on... I'm really just on a huge tactical RPG kick right here, so I think I'm gonna switch. We'll do something old next, rather than going right into the Fire Emblem. I'm gonna do a quick run through of Vandal Hearts, which is a shorter strategy RPG. Should only take like a few streams to finish. And then we're gonna go into the Fire Emblem, but then I want to start doing like different games alongside the longer games, and I'm thinking I might start blowing through my Steam backlog with particular attention to, you know, the retro indie style stuff. So yeah, I think that Katana Zero would be a prime candidate for such a thing. Oh, good. Looks like Azure Dreams is yeah, just ready to go. The only thing that's not ready to go is my stream settings. So let's fix all of that. Shining Force, no, we haven't finished it yet. Yeah, the reason I'm not playing Shining Force is just because this is kind of an irregular stream time. And I know that the people who are watching it, I wouldn't want the people who are following my Shining Force playthrough to miss it. So we're gonna finish Shining Force 3 at the during the regular scheduled stream, which will be this Thursday. Actually, I think what I'll do is I'm gonna try to get a stream in tomorrow. And during that time, I'll spend some time, just spend some time grinding up, and then we can just do the final mission on Thursday. And then we'll be done with Shining Force. Until I inevitably decide to play Shining Force CD at some point down the road.